tonight. We're sitting down with one of the dudes from Chicago, repping the East Side hard. Comes from the East Side of Chicago, and part of the crew GMEBE. And you know, we got him here today to talk about all types of stuff. You know, whatever you guys told me you guys wanted to know, we're gonna ask him. We're gonna find out some things for you today, and hopefully get to know GMEBE Bandz a little bit. That's our guest tonight, GMEBE Bandz. How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
So here to offer the culture, man. When I don't really know an artist, I never met an artist. We start from the very beginning. We start from your early childhood. So growing up as a kid, what type of kid were you? What type of dude were you in school?
Shit. I was a fun kid. I like to do, you know what I'm saying, regular kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Same as all the regular other kids. Just, you know what I'm saying. I like to be by myself. So. Like, you know what I'm saying, after school and shit, I just walk home and listen to music and shit, you know, like, I ain't really take a part in, like, all the regular school activities and hang out with motherfuckers and shit like that. I just, you know what I'm saying, I was always kind of like the little lone wolf type shit. I like to be by myself, because I ain't really feel like nobody else could really relate to me, you feel me?
Or why'd you feel like that?
Just because, like, when I was a kid, when I moved up here from Texas, when my mama moved back up here, she moved to, like, the west suburbs and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you know about the west suburbs, like, some areas are nicer than other areas. You feel me? It's all kind of, like, put together. So, like, going to school, being a white kid, you know what I'm saying? All the white kids, like, well, most of the white kids got a lot of money and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, parents drive nice cars and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I grew up, like, struggling or nothing, but, you know, like, my mom was definitely, like, a middle-class type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, middle-class life. So, you know, I like to hang out with them and shit, but I ain't really relate to them, you know?
Yeah.
Single mom and shit, dad, you feel me, went to jail and shit, so I guess it was just a little different for me, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I can totally understand what you're saying, man, because, you know, I understand how it is when you go to school, it's full of rich kids, and then you're not poor, but you're not on their level.
Yeah.
And, you know, you go to school with what you got, they don't understand, you just get, you know? So I can totally get that. But I mean, so in school you were just basically like a lone kid, just
yeah, I played sports and shit.
Oh, what'd you play?
I played hockey.
Oh,
I played hockey and shit. That was my sport. You know what I'm saying?
You know you're gonna get some stereotypes for that. Some white shit. That's funny though.
Shit. I'm good at that shit. Anybody want to get on the ice, I'll fuck you up.
I don't want to even imagine how much you used to love the fights that you could fight in hockey.
Shit, I stopped playing that shit when I was like 14. But yeah, that shit was fun.
Yeah, I used to play hockey when I was a kid. So you were born in Texas, but you grew up in, that's where our show is actually. We're in Houston, Texas. So you grew up in Chicago. Yeah, shout out Texas for sure. Shout out H-Town. Going through it right now. We're gonna get back though. We're gonna get back strong. Chicago, man. You came up to Chicago. How was that change from Houston to Chicago and adapting?
I was a little kid. I didn't really know too much, you know.
Yeah,
I just knew we was leaving. We was going somewhere else, shit.
Okay.
You know, when I was a kid, like my pops, he was a certain time when I was real like a baby. You feel me? So, like when he got out of shit, I was probably like 2. So. Shit, 3, so I was too young to really remember like how that shit didn't really affect me because I was so young.
Yeah, so like, you know, that, I guess we'll just skip to that next question then that I had, and then we'll go back. You talk about your pops, and I heard, you know, I'm a fan of your music, so I listen to your music, and in the song, Never Really Had Much, you were saying, pops didn't want to see us.
Yeah, shit, you know.
I mean, was it he couldn't see y'all or he didn't want to see y'all?
Nah, it wasn't that he couldn't see me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd go visit him and shit, but I don't know, me and my pops, you know, I don't know, my mom and my pops ain't really get along, so it was kind of a factor. And we being all the way in Chicago, so he was in Texas, he's still in Texas, so shit.
Okay.
You know, shit, really. When my parents split up, like, my mama ain't want to be with my pops, so shit. Yeah, he wasn't really around, so that's just how it was.
But he's out now, he's free, he's good?
Yeah, he been out for
Okay. So growing up, man, who were your early influences as far as music in the hip hop culture? And how did you discover hip hop? What was the first hip hop song you heard, and why did you love the culture so much?
My mom like R&B and shit, you know, so like.
Okay.
Shit. You know, like R&B through R&B and shit. Listening to R&B and then obviously like just being a kid, searching the internet and wanting to, you know what I'm saying, be in tune with the hip hop scene. I listen to, you know, Eminem, Tupac, all like the legends, you know, that most kids grow up listening to shit.
I heard you listen to UGK.
Yeah, I fuck with UGK, I fuck with, you know, Pimp C, obviously, you feel me, Bun B, you know, them legends for sure.
Yeah, that's what I heard, man. R.I.P. Pimp C.
Yeah.
Man, I respect, man, what Bun's doing out there right now, man.
Paul Wall too, you know. He
Yeah.
set a trend and shit for, you know, white boys
Yeah.
to be in the hood, you feel me? Not really like a trend, but like he was like probably like the first white boy that was really in the street, you know? Like
For sure, yeah.
Eminem, you feel me? I guess he from poverty and shit, you know, trailer parks and shit, but you know, like being on the block and you feel me, thugging different than just you feel me, being in the midst of poverty, you know?
Yeah. He talks about what people who were going through that could relate to as far as the hustling aspect of it, for sure. But yeah, man, like Bun's really working out there. He actually saved Pimp C's son. In the hurricane, he saved Pimp C's son. I was like, that's some real ass shit, man. That's some real ass shit.
Crazy. So much about that shit.
So as far as like you and your creative process in the studio and how you craft songs, what's that like? What's your process?
I usually just go in, get a little like type of flow, get a feel for the beat, and then really I just go up the top of my head and punch in. Shit, sometimes I catch it right away, sometimes it'll take, you know, 3 or 4 takes, but I don't really write shit, you feel me? Like, if I feel the beat enough or it's a beat that'll make me want to write, then I'll write to it, but I don't usually really write shit, you know? I just go in there and get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Go straight in.
Yeah. I'm hearing that with a lot of rappers these days, and it seems like, you know, we all grew up on Lil Wayne, we all listen to a lot of Lil Wayne, and I feel like, you know, he was one of the dudes that really pushed that to the forefront and really brought that. I mean, do you feel like, because you do both, so do you feel like that hinders creativity at all?
No, creativity is, you feel me, like anything can be creative, you know?
Yeah.
To be creative is to do different things and to, you feel me, open up the box and think outside the box. So, shit, you know?
Yeah.
However you be creative is, you know, your own style. Everybody got a different style, so.
That's definitely true. No, I agree with that. Yeah, creativity is just being, you know, creative.
Creativity being you.
Yeah.
Being unique.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.